What's happening? What's happening? You already know where we at. Let's get it. Trap. Let's go. Hey, we in the trap highs today. We trapping on the Thursday. Hey, tell them it's a trap-a-thon. We already here now. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, y'all make sure y'all get that thing jump around the corner. Y'all like and share the content so we can have this block around the corner now. Hey, let me know. Give me a one if everything sound good. I've been trying to update the studio, so let me know if everything sound wonderful, lovely on this Thursday. You already know what's happening. We trapping. Trap. Let's get it. Let's go. How y'all feeling, man? You already know what's happening. You know, I've been seeing nothing but hate and negativity from this media sources, everybody. You know what I'm saying? All the media outlets, all the ESPNs and the Foxes and everybody. They want to hate. So we just gonna let them hate. What's happening? Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to West Coast in the building. Let's go. Shout out to Jay Word. Let's get it. Y'all hit that like button, share the content. Let's go. Yeah. It's playout mode, baby. We ready now. Let's get it. We in playout mode. Like Micah. You know what I'm saying? Micah said he in playout mode. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Hit that like and share button for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go. I probably average your career. Yeah. One day hating on it, probably wanna kill. Okay. When they got our own band, we hollin' a deal. Let's get it. Long little CEO, CIP the dollar. Took my brother. Okay. That made me go harder. Yeah. Turn me to a monster. Yeah. On the come up. Let's get it. I'm feeling good this morning now. One of them numbers, yeah. I know that they hate the way it ball, yeah. Man. All this ball, man. Street made on the chain, yeah. Money in my face. Hey, I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, we trapping on a Thursday now, not Thursday, Thursday. I'm from the South now, with an L. Let's go. Let's get this trap around the corner now. Let's go. Hey, you already know what it is. They know what it is, man. What's happening? You know where you at if you didn't know. We trapping on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? We trapping on a Thursday. What's happening? Shout out to Michael Lockhart. Shout out to Jay Word. Shout out to Texas Breed Cowboys. Shout out to Cowboys Fan 95. Bruce got the toxic juice. Henry Smith, James Simmons, T Smooth, West Coast Cowboy, everybody in the building. Fish 82, the buzzer beater, Larry Lynch Sr. We in here. Let's get it, man. Hey, we need this type of energy right now, man. You already know I'm feeling spiritual. I might start preaching in this thing. Today because I feel like we need this kind of emphasis on our spirit this evening. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people been hating and been coming and try to pull you down, been trying to throw rain clouds all over your sunny day. We ain't gonna allow it today. We ain't gonna let them haters rain on our parade. No sir, we ain't gonna let them haters rain on our parade. You cannot let them haters see you down. Now the Reds, not the Skins, but the Commanders, they beat us. Now everybody all in their feelings, they acting like some little girls around here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be strong now. You can lose, but you know we always come back. We always been a resilient team. We just like Dak. Dak has been resilient. What he say? I've been getting up my whole life, sir. You got to get up. Just because you fall off the bike, that don't mean it's over. You still got to be able to get back up, dust yourself off. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z now, dust yourself off and get back on that bicycle. You understand? But let's get it cracking, man. What's happening? I'm sick of all of these scary, heart-beating fans we got out here, y'all. We got a lot of what's your heart beating for going on in the Cowboy Nation, man? You got to be tougher than that. It take a whole lot to knock me down, bro. You got to tap me out. You got to make me know it. I told you where I'm from now.
Them closed-minded folks, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got a demo tape and nobody want to hear it, but it's like this the South got something to say. That's all I got to say.
Look, If you don't believe in the team, man, hey, you messing it up now. Look what Jesus said. You gotta believe, man. You got to believe in your football team, man. Cause look, this my problem with the pessimistic type fans who don't feel like we gonna win or try to, you know what I'm saying, be all negative all the time. Think about this. That's the whole reason why you be super happy when you win, and that's the reason that you be super mad when you lose. The reason is because you passionate and you believe. Like, think about it. All the fans who be saying, oh, we gonna lose. Them be the ones who take the loss easy. I ain't built like that, sir. I'm not. I ain't built like that. I'm gonna take the loss hard if we lose. And then if we win, you know we gonna turn up in the trap. That's how we gonna get down now. That's where the passion come from, the belief. That's where the passion come from. You can't come in here half-hearted and then say, oh, we might win. Then when we win, you want to be pounding on your chest too with us. You don't deserve that luxury. We need the real ones, the ones that's ready to go on the front line and ride or die for this football team. Know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we say ride or die. You gonna have to kill me, sir. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to happen. See, I'm glad you said that, Mr. Jeff from SoCal. What's happening? Shout out to Jose, too. I ain't even got the chat box again. Y'all to let me do it again. But we gonna be alright. But look, I see the people who be scared to declare like, oh, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, we gonna win. This my team. I believe in them. The people who scared of that just let me know you been watching too much ESPN, sir. That's all that mean, because you done let these people punk you out from repping your squad. I never do that. I just ain't built like that. I told you, man, I don't know. I don't be just trying to act like we better than everybody, but we do be winning. You know what I'm saying? So I think some of that Alabama fandom just spill over. I can't think like a loser. I just can't do it. I'm sorry, y'all. I just ain't built like that. So even when it comes to my Cowboys, I feel like we can do this, bro. I done seen a team be sorry for years and then take it over and become a dynasty. I done seen it in my lifetime. I know we was in the dumps. We almost pulled out the brown paper bag like the Saints too. So we know we can do this, man. It's possible. A lot of Cowboys fans be giving up before it even happened. Like, that's not good. Like, you handing over your lunch money before the bully even walk up. I just ain't built like that, man. The bully gonna have to beat me into submission, sir. He gonna, hey, I'm like them boys off life. I'm gonna die by my cornbread. That's how I'm built. Some people just ain't built like that. They ready to fold. They ready to, know what I'm saying, hand it over. I'm just not like that, man. Like I said, man, this is a gut check. This gut check time, man. I believe in my team. They need me in that locker room, letting them boys get up now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can motivate them, man. Just let me in that locker room for 5 minutes now. Just let me in the locker room for 5 minutes. I'm telling you. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That's all I ask, Mr. Jones and the Joneses. Know what I'm saying? Man, I'm lit today, man. When we in playoff mode, we need to be like, every fan that need to be like this. We need to be obnoxious. We need to be them fans that they hate so much. You should be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? You should be proud of that. We done made a name for ourselves. That's why they can't stand us. They ashamed to rep their team the way our team rep ours. So you shouldn't let nobody punk you out from feeling like that, man. But what's happening with y'all, man? We gonna get into it today, man. You already know how we coming. We America's team, and all of them haters. You trash. Y'all boys is trash. So look, one thing I seen, we cannot let these boys get away easy, y'all. I'm telling you. This offense has been struggling all year. And I know how Tom Brady get down. He one of them kinds that if you give him a spot, it's going to be a long day. We cannot let that happen. You know what I'm saying? We've been having a bad characteristic about giving people these easy turnovers all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Bobble snaps and muff punts and all of this goofiness. We cannot allow that to happen. That's one of my biggest concerns going into this football game is us shooting ourselves in the foot, us letting them boys get away easy, man. Shout out to True Vibes in the building. Shout out to Carl Main in the building, Jose in the building, Rico in the building. Let's go. But man, that's one of my biggest fears of giving these boys an alley-oop, giving these boys a way out. That should not be so. You know what I'm saying? That's been our characteristics in the past few days, in the past few weeks. So we need to make sure we shake that monkey off our back, man. That's one of the biggest reasons that a lot of people looking at us losing this game because our characteristics and turning the ball over. But they can say what they want to say, but Dak still historically is one of the better quarterbacks ever when it comes to throwing interceptions. Hey, this is just a weird, awkward type year. Dak just been throwing them. It is what it is. It happens to a lot of people. But I think Dak can get that under control, y'all. I really do. Shout out to Benoit with a French ending. I'm sorry, I tried, but hey, I appreciate you, sir. He says, Landlord, you're the GOAT. Keep it up, the great work. I appreciate that, sir. In the trap. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yo, we popping bottles Monday on Martin Luther King Day, man. That man had a dream for a reason, because we winning. We winning, y'all. We winning. Tell them people we winning. Hey, tell them we winning, man. I ain't taking no for an ounce. Look, I'm not afraid to be the fan that they laugh at, the fan that they clip. Oh, look at Landlord. He said they was gonna win and then they lost. I don't care. I'm about that. I'm built like that, man. I'm not one of those people that's gonna run and hide behind the bushes and under the cover. I don't care. I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Confidence has no competition. That's one thing you will understand. Like when you are highly confident in yourself, you have no competition. You know who you are. You are good. You are truly in your own skin now. Trap. So I ain't afraid of it, man. I done been through so much real stuff in my life. I'm not afraid of nobody on the online talking about me because I believed in my football team. Is you crazy? See, it's really sad that some of y'all let these boys punk y'all out about being confident in y'all team. It's sad. It's really sad. You sit up here and let another fan base dictate how you fan. Where they do that at? That don't happen on my side of town. Not around her. You know what I'm saying? We don't operate in those type of parameters. We don't do that. We built a whole nother kind of way. We cut from a whole nother kind of cloth, y'all. I don't think y'all understand that. We are diehards. We are exactly what the standard of fandom is in the NFL. When people think about the NFL, what they think about? The Cowboys. You already know why.
But this the year Dakota, Rain, Prescott win us the Super Bowl. It's been too motherfucking long. We are America's team. The most watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tuning in every Sunday.
They tuning in every Sunday because we are the standard of NFL franchise and we the standard of fans in the NFL. Y'all gotta know this. Y'all gotta know this. And you gotta walk like you know this. You gotta act like you know this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your worth. The NFL will be bankrupt without the mighty Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Make no mistake about it. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Real talk. Shout out to B-Bird, man. What's going on? Appreciate you, sir. I'm telling you now. He says we don't. Which team gonna show up? The team that beat the Vikings or the one that showed up last week? We need thermostats, not thermometers. Hey, I understand your concerns, bro. But you already know that's true. This team has been inconsistent. But you gotta believe in your squad, man. That's just how it gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of people didn't believe we can go in there and beat Cincinnati with Cooper Rush. We did it, you know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of people didn't see us beating the Rams at the beginning of the season. We did it, you know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of people didn't see us being 12-5. We did it, you know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of people didn't see us having a successful season without Amari Cooper with only CeeDee Lamb. We did it, didn't it? Just like a lot of people didn't think Terrence Steele was made like La'el Collins. We did it, didn't it? You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of people didn't see us being this football team. We did it, though. We did it, though. So let them understand you got to believe in your team. They didn't believe in CeeDee Lamb at the beginning of the year. They didn't believe in CeeDee Lamb at the beginning of the year, did they? No. CeeDee proved his worth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't get the answers until it play out. And that's where your fandom come in my opinion. You got to believe. You got to believe, man. Like Jesus said. You got to believe. You know what I'm saying? You got to. That's what we tell them haters, man. All the fan bases that be hating on the Cowboys because we actually fans and we believe in our football team. Tell them, boy.
Relax and take notes.
Tell them take notes on how you get down and how you supposed to be. Shout out to James Simmons and Gabrielle. He said, Landlord, do you think putting Parsons at linebacker would benefit defenses more? Seemed like first half of the season defenses was rocking with Parsons at linebacker. Yeah, I mean, I want him to be able to blitz from the middle linebacker spot too. Because like I said, his versatility is one of his better traits. You know what I'm saying? When you can't game plan for Micah Parsons on the right defensive end or the left defensive end, that causes problems for your offensive line. Because think about it, if they know he going to line up on the right defensive end, all they got to do is put a tight end over there. All they got to do is put the running back over there. But when it comes to like pre-snap reads and stuff, if you have Micah Parsons moving around, that's why he's the queen of the chessboard. You want him to show his versatility. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. That's what you want. You want him to show his versatility because that is probably his main trait. That's probably what make him the biggest gangster out here on this field. You know what I'm saying? He's like that. That's just how he built. He's a better versatile player than any one player. Like, a lot of people misuse the term versatile. Just because you can do everything, you shouldn't be able to get the title of versatile. That means you just can't fit somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you just like that. You know what I'm saying? The only way you should call a player versatile is when he do a lot of things well or above average. And that's Micah Parsons right there. He's like that, y'all. So Dan Quinn need to use him as such. He need to be able to be moved from left to right, blitz from the A gap, from the B gap, from the C gap. He need to be coming from the middle linebacker spot. Micah need to be able to move around all the time. And then even in some even in some plays, he need to be lined up on the right defensive end and then rotate back to middle linebacker. Like, he need to be doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? I want to see all of that within a play. Know what I'm saying? Because the quarterback ain't going to know what to do, y'all. I like that from my linebacker. I like that. Shout out to Willie Vasher and Stop 6 E Freeze. What's going on? What's happening? You already know where you at, sir. You know where you at, sir. It's a trap-a-thon on a Thursday. It's a trap-a-thon on a Thursday. Man, shout out to Melvin Irby with the $20 holler. Good grief. He said, keep on trapping, Landlord. Just keep on trapping, Landlord. That's what he said. I appreciate you, sir. He says Cowboys have never lost 2 games in a row. Cowboys 31-17 over the Bucks. Let's go Cowboys Nation. See, that's the type of vibes I need in here, man. I need people who feel like they team gonna win. I don't need them people that's shivering and shaking in their boots. We don't need them kind of guys. We the kind of guys that be on the front line. You the kind of guy that be looking for somebody to lead you. We the type of guys who gonna go and be assertive and show our dominance. This is an opportunity to show that we great, y'all. Don't be scared. This is an opportunity to show that we are great. Tom Brady is 7-0 against us. We should have a little pride about beating this boy. How you undefeated against the mighty Cowboys? That don't sit right with me. That don't sit well with me. We gonna get our get back, sir. You best believe that. Just like our brother Melvin Urban said, we ain't lost 2 games in a row this year. We been a get back team. We been a spin back kind of team. Man, I just feel motivational today. I'm sorry. Y'all forgive me. I feel motivational today because I don't think I like the feel of the Cowboy Nation around here. I feel like y'all should be a lot more confident. I don't feel like y'all moving like y'all a 12-5 team, man. That's just me. I don't feel like y'all moving like that. I don't feel like y'all got that kind of energy. Y'all acting like y'all 8-9-1 or something like that, man. Y'all better stick y'all chests out. Y'all got tired of getting beat over the years and now you scared. I don't know where they do that at. Where they do that at? Know what I'm saying? Walk like you 12-5. That's what I'm talking about. Then we are the better team. You gotta believe your team finna beat them, bro. You gotta believe. We are undoubtedly the better team. Shout out to my boy Choctaw Montana and Sugar Daddy Williams. What's happening? You already know we trapping on a Thursday. We trapping on a Thursday. Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Digger Child, the team mom. I see you in there moving and grooving, man. I appreciate you. Jeff from SoCal said, never seen so many scared fans. Hey, that's a bomb drop. I don't know where they get these guys from. I'm just not built like that. Like, I'm telling, like, bro, even when I was little, I grew up around all the bigger people. My brother was like 8-9 years older than me. So, just for me to be around, I got to stand up to the big guys, you know what I'm saying? All my cousins was older than me. At least all my cousins was around my brother age. So I had to fight just to be around, you know what I'm saying? I can't sit back and let these boys pump me out and just pick on me. I had to fight just to be able to sit in my living room, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how boys get down. We ain't just gonna let you just do what you want to do. I might have had to swing on somebody just to get the remote sometime. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm built. I'm just built like that. Boys will be boys. You got to know how to move when you in a situation like that, man. You got to fight. Just like Dex said, he had to get up his whole life, man. We ain't like that. Like, I come from a different time. You know what I'm saying? Our times was different. Like, we had to fight our friends. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even be my friend if we didn't get to fighting first. You know what I'm saying? I got to see if you going to be able to fight when we get down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come from that time. I come from a time where you had to fight your friends to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? When I come from a time where you had to come outside to fight. You know what I'm saying? I had to come from that time. You know what I'm saying? I come from that kind of time. Shout out to Jay Lombardo with the $1.99 for your mind. Appreciate you, sir. He said, Landlord, salute Landlord, keep the nation growing, trap. He said, keep on trapping. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you, sir. Hey, he said they the oldest, but look, I was the youngest brother. You know what I'm saying? I was the young brother. You know what I'm saying? So, you know how the little brother get down. You know what I'm saying? But I went the submissive little brother. I was the little brother who, if you beat me up, I'm going to catch you lacking. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit you with something. I'm just like that. I got to get my lick back. You know what I'm saying? But the beauty of it, when I was growing up with all my brother being bigger than me, all my cousins being older than me, you know what that did? When it came to somebody my age or my size, it was a wrap, sir. You ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? I would never be scared of nobody that was my size. You crazy. But you know who I been fighting? My brother was 6'3". You know what I'm saying? My cousin's 6'3". My cousin, them football guys. Shout out to White Dog and Big Swoosh. Do them sound like some guys you want to fight? Man, my cousin Jeff was like 6'3", about 300 pounds, and ran like a 4'5". He was an athlete, big, strong dude. My other cousin, his older brother, he was like, about 5'11", about 200-300 pounds, was a linebacker. I had to fight these boys growing up, man. I'm just built different, y'all. I'm sorry. So when you come from a background like that, you're not going to be submissive. You're not going to just be handing over your lunch money. I'm sorry. And when you come from a family like I do, I've been loving this football team since I was little. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to feel like this. I can't let y'all be up here talking about one and done. And you best believe I've been petty too. I've been taking the receipts too. I've been writing down. I've been like, son, I got a list and I've been checking it twice. All of y'all up here already submitting y'all lunch money and walking yourself into the locker. I've been looking now. I got you now. I got you. So when these Cowboys get these dubs and some of these media people, I got you on the list now. I done recorded screenshots. Yes, sir. I'm petty like that. Yep, I am. I'm petty like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the lunatic with the $2 for y'all. Holla. He says sending Brady to the Raiders with the L. Go Cowboys. Yeah. We gonna make them do something else, you understand? We gonna make them do something else. You better regroup, sir. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make them regroup. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm just like that. That's just how I come from, that kind of background. So, you know, you gonna have to show me. You know, it's almost like Missouri. Know what I'm saying? And just because we ain't did it in the past don't mean it can't happen now. Know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't mean to be preaching today, you know. But I did want to express that to people. I feel like this whole fan base needed a lift. Like, bro, it is not over. It ain't over till you see 000, sir. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I felt like we needed a little pep talk. I felt like this nation needed some positive energy going around it, y'all. Real talk. Real talk. And, you know, I did do a little video yesterday. I don't know why y'all ain't watching, but it's all good, you know. But one of my keys was they defensive line against our offensive line. And they did give us some struggles, some problems last time. You know what I'm saying? We must protect that. We must be able to open some run lanes for these running backs. Because after that showing, I'm sure everybody's down on this team. They did look pretty bad. They did. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't open no run lanes for Zeke or Tony. And it did look ugly. But we know, like I said before, that's just one game. That's just one football game. And we can come back. We done been good and then came back and did something different too. We done did both, y'all. Shout out to TA Cowboys in the building. Shout out to Duran in the building. Man, we in here today though. But yeah, man, just because we look bad one day, that don't mean we can't look good the next. That's what it be making me angry with some of the fans, man. Because we can do this. We done won games and lost games. Know what I'm saying? A lot of people just scared because they see Tom Brady as the boogeyman. But you know, even the boogeyman got to get it sometime. Even the boogeyman got to get this work. You know what I'm saying? You got to face your fears. And one of their biggest flaws I seen was they safety and they linebackers. In the middle of the field, they can't cover, y'all. That's what I'm telling y'all right now. Devin White can't cover for real. Levante David, his old tail self can't cover for real. And they safety. So, you know what that means? The middle of the field finna be wide open. We need to use Tony Pollard in the slot. We need to use T.Y. Hilton. Antoine Winfield can't cover in the slot either, y'all. He's been giving up a 100 quarterback rating all year. And you know where Dak operate the best at, in the middle of the field, in the slot with the tight end. This is a Dalton Schultz type game, y'all. Let's go. We need Schultz to show if he worth some money. You want to get that bag, Mr. Schultz? Go ball out on these boys, man. Go win this game for us then. Go win this game. Go win this game then, Schultz. If you want a big contract, go put up 100+ yards. Go put up 2 touchdowns on these boys and help us be the catalyst that we can get this football game. That'll turn some heads. Like, look, a lot of people, I'm pretty sure out of all the people in this chat box, I'd say probably about a 70% of y'all don't want to pay Schultz. Let me know if I'm right or wrong now. it's probably about a 7%, 70 percentile of y'all that don't want to pay down Schultz. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. So if that's the case, this is a good stage for Mr. Dalton. You got some lackluster coverage in the middle of the field. You should be balling out today, sir. It's on you too now. It's on you too now. You know what I'm saying? Schultz finna eat. I feel like him and Dak finna be surgical today. I mean, Monday, they finna be surgical.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
Don't forget about Jake Ferguson, too. I want to see some of these 3 tight end packages come back, too. Like, Kellen Moore. This is on you, too, sir. I can't, man, look. Man, look. Some of the things I want to say will have me off of YouTube. It will have your boy demonetized. You know what I'm saying? It'll have my YouTube career in shambles. But, Mr. Kellen Moore, this is on you, sir. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Get that light work off our hands, man. Go take care of, like the Mafia used to say, take care of. Take care of. But, Kellen Moore, these boys literally called out your whole game plan last year. They literally told you what you wasn't gonna do. They knew exactly what your game plan was. They said, yeah, they do a lot of slants, they do a lot of curl routes. Mr. Kellen Moore, they are challenging you to a duel, sir. Do you hear them? They challenging Kellen Moore to a duel. These people called out your whole offensive game plan. That should hit different. That should make sure you have some different motivation going into this football game. Kellen Moore should not be twiddling his thumbs at all this week. You know what I'm saying? Kellen should take this personal like MJ did. Kellen should take this personal like MJ did. Hey, if you don't complete this task, you got to go, in my opinion. I'm sorry. You're not the kind of guy for us. If this team can call out what you gonna do and tell you, hey, we knew what you was doing. We know what you gonna do. Well, that was either, I think that was Devin White said that or Levante Davis. One of them linebackers said, we knew what they was gonna do. We just sat on all the routes. So you know what you need to do, Mr. Kellen Moore, coming into this game? Everybody know you for 4 curl routes from 4 receivers. They know you from that, unfortunately. So you know what you need to do? You need to do a hook and go. That's what you need to do. In the beginning of the game, you need to send CeeDee Lamb on a hook and go and shock everybody. I guarantee you that might be 6, y'all. That might be 6. If they coming into the game looking to sit on these short routes, they need to go and be aggressive, at least at the beginning of the game, to make them respect it for the rest of the game, y'all. They ain't gonna respect it if you ain't doing no deep routes. Like, they're not gonna respect none of that if you don't threaten them deep. So how you think you got the liberty to run out of these curls and comeback routes and stuff and you ain't doing no deep routes? That's foolishness. I hope you've been saving the big time threats for now. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. Bruce got the toxic juice, says Landlord. If Kellen can beat Bucks and Brady, the Panthers might scoop him up for knocking out a division rival, adding to his resume. Absolutely, sir. That's exactly what we want to see in the trap. We want to see that. We want to see that. We want to see that because I feel like this, like I just said, I feel like this is on Kellen. Like, Kellen should take this personal, y'all. That's all I'm saying. He should take this personal. These boys called out your whole game plan and had us looking pedestrian. We couldn't do nothing against them. We couldn't do nothing against them the first time around. And they offensive line dominated us, and they defensive line dominated us too, though. That was the only game of the year Leonard Fournette had a good game. This man ain't ran like that since. So this is good checking time for our defensive line too now. What y'all got going on? Is y'all gonna be willing to give it all? Is y'all gonna be willing to show up? Cause we gonna need it. Them boys gonna try to run. Y'all know that, right? Brady ain't got no ego. He just wanna win. You know what I'm saying? If they can win being conservative and just running the football, that's what they gonna do. Brady dink and dunk you all the way down the field and just score. That's what he probably prefer at this age. Know what I'm saying? So we gotta match that same energy and be just as smart. Know what I'm saying? We gotta play smart football. And a lot of people hanging Dak for these interceptions, which, you know, they're not attractive though. I give you that. Dak has never been an interception kind of guy though. That's what's so weird. But I think one of the prime indicators of lackluster offensive coordinator is a quarterback throwing a lot of interceptions. I know some people is in mass hysteria. Landlord taking up for him, Landlord doing this. No, sir. Think about this. If you got a quarterback that's in a mediocre offensive scheme, what that mean? He gonna be pressing, trying to make something happen. He even said that himself. Dak said that himself. He said, I've been pressing, trying to make something happen. Shout out to JR806 with the $2 holler. Appreciate you, sir. He said, what's good, Landlord? DC4L. You already know it, sir. You already know that. It's a trap-a-thon on a Thursday. Not Thursday, Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to spell that. You understand? I don't even know how to spell it. Look at mine, $$. You back for more, sir? That's what you here for? You must be a pain freak, sir. I ain't got time for you today, man. We gonna let you rock out. Just be respectful. Make sure, hey, y'all pat him down. Y'all pat him down. Cause he might be the feds in the trap. He might be the feds. Y'all pat him down. Make sure he ain't got no wires on him. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure he ain't got no wires on him. He might be one of them kind. I don't even know what he doing here. He a commando. You know what I'm saying? But we must stop this defensive line this time. These boys hurt Dak. They hurt Dak, man. They hit Dak finger and hurt him. Put him out for a few weeks. So we know one of the biggest things that was hurting us was that interior pressure too. It was the interior pressure. It wasn't really the outside guys. It was Vita Vea and them. And they saying Vita Vea is dealing with some kind of injury, so we'll see how he come out. I'm sure he's not going to be 100% though. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to C. Burleson. What's happening, sir? What's happening, Miss Queen? Cowboys in the building. What's going on? We in here, man. I'm trying to rile up the troops. I feel like I don't like the defeated mindset I've been seeing in a lot of these Cowboy fans, man. I'm just not built like that. I felt like this whole fan base needed a lift in their spirit today. I feel like they need to understand that it ain't over till the fat lady sing. It ain't over till you see 3 zeros on that football clock. You understand? That's just what I'm feeling like. You know what I'm saying? They need to get this work, Mr. Rico. You understand? Let them feel it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel way more confident than that last game, though, because they did get us. But hopefully Kellen Moore learned from that. Kellen Moore play calling was horrid that last game, y'all. Shout out to Jay Word with the $1.99 for your mind. Micah didn't forget that cheap hit from Fournette. Exactly. Yes, sir. Them boys were beefing on Twitter and everything, y'all. You know. Why you think Micah said, F that list? I'm in playoff mode. He taking this personal like MJ, y'all. That's what I want to hear. I want Micah Parsons, the leader of this football team on defense, to take this personal. I don't want him to be tweeting on Twitter. No. I want you to be focused. I want you to go out here and disrupt this football game and wreck it if you can. You know what I'm saying? Wreck the whole football game. That's what type of player Micah Parsons is. He can wreck this game. And I like how he said, F that list, he is focused. You know what I'm saying? I love that, man. That's what type of vibes this whole team need to be on. Then he says you need to look in the mirror. Like, Micah talking that talk, man. I want to see how this team finna respond to this, too. I want to see how this team finna respond. You got Micah calling you out, checking your guts. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I believe they finna show up, though. I believe they finna show up. He said, dang, I'm the only regular without a wrench. Hold on, Mr. Sir. You know I got you. Samuel Rowe, I got you next time, sir. I appreciate you coming through, stopping by in the trap, though. You know, we try to be fair here. You have been here consistently. I got you. But y'all see other people that got their wrenches because they came through. You know what I'm saying? Bruce got the toxic juice. He been getting snuffed. I forgot about him. You know what I'm saying? I had to mind him up. I appreciate his support. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Real talk. But let me see. She said, oh, she talking to him. Bruce got the toxic juice. Said Sam, he know what he did. Yeah, Sam Williams, they got a arrest warrant for him. I ain't even looked into it, man. I just hope it go away, you know what I'm saying? I hope he didn't do too nothing. I hope he didn't do nothing too bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I just hope he didn't. Yeah, I got you, Michael Lockhart. You been here too, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. But I just don't like what I seen, man. Cause like at first they said that they said it was just a ticket. Oh, okay, I hope so. Is they ruling him out for this game because of the little misdemeanor warrant? What, he ain't go to court? What you doing, Mr. Sam? Jalen Barter said he is on the run right now. Good grief. He said this man went to Mexico or something, didn't it? Don't do that, man. He ain't gone yet. It ain't that deep, is it? I know they said they got an arrest warrant for him. Like, hey, go on, turn yourself in, Sam. Hey, we ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? But that's another thing you gotta admit, though. The Cowboys was kind of had a little bad guy reputation for a few years, man. We ain't been having too many people getting in trouble, though, knock on wood, though. I don't want to jinx us. But, you know, it was a little stretch where we had our kind of havoc and nefarious activity going on. You know what I'm saying? Bruce got the toxic juice, said the warrant was petty, pretty much for a fine. Okay. Well, he had a parking ticket. They mess with this man in Dallas for a parking ticket. They just want that money. You know the government got their hand in your pocket, sir. You already know that. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny that. They gonna have their hand in your pocket. Ben Watt said, Landlord, please shout out my boy Mario. It's his birthday, and he's a huge fan of yours. He your homeboy or he your son or what? Let me know, because I'll shout him out. I appreciate him. Shout out to Mario either way. I don't know if you're a kid or a grown man, sir, but I appreciate you in the trap. We really do. I really do. Happy birthday to you, sir. Happy birthday to you. What's happening, peas out? A fuego, you know. Oh, he says his homeboy. Shout out to you, Mr. Mario, man. I appreciate you rocking with the trap, man. Happy birthday to you. Know what I'm saying? Go trap it out now. Go trap it out. Go trap it out. Fuego says, I'm just on my quick break, but I stopped in to say what's up. Hey, that's what's happening, man. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know, man. I really do appreciate this. I remember when I didn't have many people in here. You know what I'm saying? So I just know it's going to take time. I wouldn't mind if y'all would have helped your boy get that 3K for the season over. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't ask for much. You know what I'm saying? But y'all been showing love, though, man. I appreciate it, though. Real talk. I really do. You know, as a man, it feel good when you see something that you done built from the ground up. I remember getting 38 views, getting 5-10 views, you know what I'm saying? So to have this amount of people in here rocking with me live, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Peasy said, we'll get you that Landlord. I'm already here, man. I already know it's done already. It's done. It's done. You understand? It's already done. Say less. True vibes in the building, man. Hey, we just rocking right now, man, but we got to get this monkey off our back, man. We got to get this monkey off our back, y'all. I'm sick and tired of all of this foolishness when it comes to this football team not getting over the hump. We got every excuse to go and get this job done. Know what I'm saying? We got the football team. We got the talent. We got the coaching staff, in my opinion. Shout out to Picking Violence, because that's exactly what we doing today. We picking violence, sir. We going to Tampa with nothing but ill will and bad intentions. We want the smoke, Mr. Tom Brady. We sick of it. You might as well go ahead and have your life alert on, because you will be on the ground Monday night, sir. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be on the ground, sir. I'm just saying. Lombardi says, I be at my desk at work trying to look busy for my content creators. I try not to miss y'all show. Hey, we all appreciate you, sir. I can say that collectively. We appreciate you. Shout out to Aaron Lewis. If we can get through this game, it's up from here. That's exactly what I just said on my show the other day, man. I'm telling y'all. I feel like if we get over this game, when we get over this game, that's what's going to catapult us. Shout out to the Buzzer Beater Fish 82. What's happening? Once we get over this hump, once we get this monkey off our back, I feel like the sky's the limit. Because regardless of how Brady been playing, it's still Tom Brady to some people. You know what I'm saying? And that football team going to respect him when they see him across from the field. But once we beat them boys is going to be lit now. Them boys is going to be lit. Make no mistake about that. Them boys going to be lit. And I'm going to go ahead and prepare y'all for the narrative, because y'all ain't going to like it. When we beat this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team in Tampa, you know what I'm saying, because it's finna happen Monday night. Yep, sure is. Once we beat them boys, all the narrative's gonna be is, the Bucs been playing bad all year. Tom Brady's an old man. You know, they barely caught in the playoffs. They division was weak anyway. The Cowboys ain't did nothing. It's gonna be nothing but doubt. Like, that's just how it is for the Cowboys. We just gonna have to prove it to these boys. But I'm telling you, when we beat them Monday, expect that to be the narrative, because that's what they gonna say. Yeah, True Vibe said, it's coming, Landlord. I'm telling you, that's exactly what they gonna say. The Bucs, y'all beat the Bucs. The Bucs ain't talking about that. We can't win for losing. So they already know. They loading that up right now. The mainstream media and everybody, they talking down about Dak and everybody all day, every day. Soon as we beat these boys, they gonna be like, the Bucs ain't did nothing. They been bad all year. You know what I'm saying? That's what the problem is. Shout out to the lunatic in the bed. He said 1-4 on grass this year. Cowboys 0-7 versus Brady. No role playoff win since 92. Pick whatever stat you want. Haters, we breaking curses Monday. Hey, let's go. Let's go. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. We got to get through this. Get this monkey off our back. Know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, none of that matters on this football field. The game is played on the field, not on paper. Not in the history books. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? None of that matters. See, this right here reveals what a real hater is. When they holding everything they got, they putting all this stock on nothing but hate. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta put stock in the future and all of these numbers and stuff, and you try to disregard what's going on the field, see, this is where it differs. Like, this is no disrespect to people who never played, but this just real facts. A lot of these stat people and nerdy people that never been on the football field, they the ones who put all this stock into these numbers and all of this crazy stuff. When you an actual player, you look at this different. You like, man, it's on the field. You don't even be studying a lot of them stats for real, man. when you a real focused player, you do go back and review it, but like going into a game, you like, okay, you have your own judgment on how this player is. You don't look at the stats like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, hey man, I seen his film. Cause I'm telling you, the day you start watching film, that's when you're gonna feel different about a lot of these players. I know some of the times y'all will see like Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn come out there and be like, you'll think this team is terrible. You know what I'm saying? You'll think the team we finna play is terrible. Then you'll hear Dan Quinn say, oh, well, they got some talented players over there. And you'll think it's cap. But no, he's really telling the truth. He just seen them on film. So film and stats, that's two different categories, y'all. Do not get that misconstrued. Do not get that twisted. Because just like Tony Pollard, before this year, he never got over 1,000 yards. Do that mean Tony Pollard is a bad player? No, that just means the Dallas Cowboys misused him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that a difference? You got to think about that. You got to look at the film. If a team came in here thinking that Tony Pollard was bad because he never ran over 1,000, they would have been mistaken, right? They would have been some fools, right? You understand? So you can't go off of paper. You got to watch film. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch the film. That's the difference. So this football game is played on the field, not on paper. A lot of things look like it's so on paper, but it's not like that on the field. You know what I'm saying? This dude might be 6'3" on paper, but in real life, he's 6'1". You know what I'm saying? He might run a 4'3" on paper, but in real life, he run a 4'5". You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So a lot of people know this. A lot of people know this. If you play football, you know a lot of those paper, the sheets don't be right. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we having church in the Trout, Amp. You better tell them now, hey, we preaching. We felt like this whole fan base needed a lift in the spirits now. We had to get that lift now. I felt like everybody was feeling defeated and down and out, so I felt like we needed to turn up in here now. I felt like we needed to turn up in here. You can't go up into a fight feeling like you finna lose. I just ain't built like that, man. I just ain't built like that. Shout out to Amp Sports in the building. Y'all go check them out. I just ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? He said Trapaholics church tapes. Hey, you understand? Look, y'all know them trap boys be in the church now. Y'all know that. They be in the back of the church smelling like that good reefer, you know what I'm saying? They be in the back of the church, don't want to walk up there. You know, they gonna donate though, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give them their product. They gonna put something in that collection plate though, right? You know what I'm saying? Those boys, they gonna come in there smelling like nothing but marijuana, and then they gonna put something good in the collection plate. You understand? That's how they do it in the trap. Y'all know I ain't lying. It's one in every family. It's one in every neighborhood, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's one in every neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I really did want to lift the spirits of this fan base, man. And I'm glad that I got this platform because I can put a lift out there. I can put my thoughts out there to help people. Cause there's some people over here that's scared, y'all. Know what I'm saying? Maybe they see me and see my confidence and it just helped them. Know what I'm saying? Because I'm confident. Like, I'm not afraid of these boys at all. Know what I'm saying? We going into Tampa real disrespectful with all due disrespect, sir. Bruce got a touch juice said that's just the new cologne. You understand in the trap? Shout out to Swain in the building. Mr. Bad Influence. You understand? So that's just how we getting down, man. You gotta know this. Know what I'm saying? You gotta know this. We needed to lift the spirits of this football team. We need to lift the spirits of this fan base. Y'all need to. This is my last summary of this whole live. This is what my intentions was. To lift the spirits of this fan base because I feel like I seen too many people throwing rocks and hiding their hands and tail tucking. You understand? I do. With all due disrespect, yes, sir, you heard me correctly. We coming to Tampa, stepping all over they light-skinned carpet. Yes, sir, I'm back to that. You understand? We stepping all over they light-skinned carpet with our work boots on. Yes, we is. We're not walking. We're not putting our feet on the welcome mat. We stepping slap on the carpet. We walking straight in the house. We opening up their refrigerator. Yes, sir. We opening up their Frigidaire, like Granny said, and we taking what we want. And then we walking slap clean out of there. We might do something else. There ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying? We finna be real disrespectful, man. That's the type of vibes I want this fan base on. Act like you 12-5. Act like you the Mighty Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stand on their couch. Act like you the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know when our team got so fragile and scary far as the fan base go. I remember we was them guys. We was them boys, right? We was them boys. We got to get back into that light. We got to walk like that. We got to talk like that. When you that type of guy, you got to feel like that. You got to behave like that. Know what I'm saying? I'm taking just the same way, Mr. J. Lombardi. I said that maybe you went here, but I'm taking all kind of screenshots, screen records. I'm just being mad petty, you know what I'm saying? If you one of them ones talking about my football team wasn't gonna do this, you gonna hear about it, sir. I guarantee you that in the trap. You gonna hear about that. I'm not letting you slide. Yeah, Tony Simmons, act like you done been here before. Know what I'm saying? Act like you know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Walk with grace. Act like you got that swagger. You dripping on these boys. You understand? Because just like you got weaknesses on your football team, they got them on theirs too. And all that matters is, come Monday night, who can match those weaknesses better? That's all that matters. And I feel like my football team is much more equipped for it. You already know that, Swain. We in the trap house. We ain't gonna forget that. I feel like my football team is much more equipped to hide and mask our flaws than they are. And you should walk like that. You want to know why? Want to know one of the reasons why you should feel like that? Because your football team is 12-5. Your football team has had one of the better offenses in the league. Your football team has 2 All-Pros on defense. Your football team got all kind of things working in their favor. Your football team is what, a top 10 defense too? Your football team is one of the better teams all around. It's been all year. Y'all forget that when we lost to the Redskins, well, let me take that back, not the Redskins. Sorry. But when we lost to the Commanders, do y'all forgot what we was playing for? Did y'all forget what we was playing for when we lost to the Commanders? Y'all act like y'all forgot that we was still in contention for the number 1 spot in the NFC. Y'all act like y'all forgot that we was 1 game from winning the whole NFC East. That's all y'all just forgot about that from the loss. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all can't take everything this team done accomplished the whole year just because we had a bad showing against the Commanders. You got to remember that. Your team is capable. Your team is like that. Your team is 12-5. What, that's the top 4 record in the league? Who better than you? You should be able to walk like that and talk like that. People be talking about, oh, y'all delusional. You should have a lot of confidence in your football team when you got a top 5 record. You got one of the better quarterbacks regardless of the interceptions. And you already know you got talent all over this roster. You should be feeling like that. You should be walking like that and talking like that because it's like that. Let's get it. Y'all already know how we do it, man. If y'all got any questions, let your boy know, man. I just wanted to lift our spirits. I felt like I didn't like the feel of the Cowboy Nation. I'm sorry. I'm going to just be real. I felt like we needed an energy boost. I felt like we needed a espresso shot or something in here, y'all. I felt like that. I did. Mastermind speaks all facts. I really love that name, sir. He says they need this healing, Landlord. It's crazy how ready and confident I am about this team. We must know that Dallas did not show up in DC, was playing for nothing once Philly got Giants. That's what I'm saying, man. This team was playing. You know how you be playing the game and then you doing something else with the other hand? Like, they was doing that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They went giving they all to this football game. And if you know one thing about your team, they been making up for it every week. Like, when they come out with a bad showing the next week, they beat the wheels off people. So don't be surprised if we beat the crap out of the Tampa Bay Bucks. Not just a normal beat. I'm talking about, don't be surprised if we beat the living stuffing out of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Don't be surprised, because it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook too, man. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Forgive me, I can't see right now because my phone is dead, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get 2 computer screens, so y'all forgive me. But best believe, all of y'all efforts over there is very much so appreciated. No lie, make no mistake about it. Don't let nobody tell you no different. And like I said, I just felt like we needed another uplifting. Tell these people who we is, man. Y'all must have forgot we the greatest. And like you said, they already know that we the greatest. Make no mistake about it, man. Let's go. Shout out to everybody coming through, pulling up, stopping by in the trend out. We finna go get wild on this wild card, man. Let's go. Cowboy Nation.
And this is greatness defined.
We the greatest. Let's go.
Your mind and every song, man, I swear just get better.
You gotta walk like you 12 and 5. You gotta act like you 12 and 5. Let's go.
So obsessed with mine, I'm all they think
Shout out to True Vibes. Yo, we the greatest, man. Be that annoying Cowboy fan that they hate. They gon' hate you anyway. Let's go.
I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky.
Don't let nobody punk you out of being a real fan.
Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they
Tippy Adams. I need 2 monitors myself. We gon' get there through all the love and support.
They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yeah,
let's go.
Like the Phoenix, show these I'm great.
And I know the haters can't stand me.
We'll take a seat.
I do it for the family.
Bring the block
to the Grammys.
And if you try to stop me,
you need a plan B, yeah. I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals. Let the dollars see you make it. Show them I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest.
Young poet got flow flowing, his mind blowing.
Let's go.
Flamboyant when brainstorming.
Hit that like and share button for the squad. It will not charge a card, I promise. Let's go.
The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet.
Cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping.
I'm from the bottom,
let's go.
By the avenue, so I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool. I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth.
These people know that I kill it.
These are God level lyrics.
I should be on Mount Olympus.
My music therapeutic to the real.
Like it came from ancient Kemet, ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the greatest.
I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat.
Let's go. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. We going to get 6. We going to get 6. Let's go. Yeah.
If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel.
Yeah.
Go
hard.
Let the dollars see you make it.
And show them all you the greatest, I'm the greatest. Not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. Cowboy Nation. I know they hate it because they ain't made it like us. You understand? I appreciate that, Mastermind. He said he liked the flow. I appreciate that in the trend out. I appreciate that. I'm slightly talented, if if I do say so myself. But if you new here, you know what I'm saying? I go by Landlord from Alabama, aka King Nefarious. And I am your plug for everything about America's team. And please like and share the content. It will be greatly appreciated, man. Y'all have a great day. Walk like you like that. Act like you 12 and 5. And let's go take everything that belongs to us. You understand? Let's